Hi there, welcome to What Yacht To Do, where we tell you what you ought to do and sometimes show you what not to
do. Well, we left our anchorage at St. Petersburg, an area called Maximo Park, and we left that. We were the only live people there. I think it was a what do you call that, long-term anchorage.
Yeah.
As we were leaving, we saw some fishermen doing their work, and we also saw a sailboat on its side. You know, we saw that coming in and thought, oh, I hope that's not a sign. It was.
Yeah.
But anyway, we saw it on the way back out.
Yeah, so probably a sailboat that had long-term anchored, and maybe, you know, the anchor broke loose and it washed up onto the side. But as we were going out, it's very skinny there, but we did see pelicans, a whole bunch of them, standing on the shoal.
Warning signs that the pelican, I mean, that the area was shallow. And if pelicans can stand on it, that's really shallow. Where'd they go? Do you see them? Oh, I missed them again. Oh, they're back there. Oh, that was a whole bunch of them.
Came down and got a great shot of the Tampa Bay Bridge, and we turned right there. And then heading across some very rough water.
As soon as we made that turn, the water started coming at us from the side. You call that
it was on our beam.
On our beam.
Yeah.
So, and it started out, you know, it was okay. It progressively got worse.
Yeah, it was just annoying, you know, 3 foot, you know, swells that were coming across. So we decided to put her up on plane, and we did that, and we got across there in short order. It was a rather long run, and glad we went
forever
on plane to get through there.
Right. Yes, our last trip we had a lot of bridges to go under. This time we only had 2.
Yeah.
And we did not have to have the bridge open for us because we're short enough to get under it. But we appreciate it when we time it right when the bridge is open.
Yeah, so I think that particular bridge had timings on the quarter hour and 3/4 hour, but we didn't really need it. We did see a lot of great anchoring spots. We hadn't planned to anchor on this journey here. We're getting into Marina Jack, where we're going to spend Christmas, 3 nights. Very, very nice marinas, but we were looking at anchoring spots along the way, where it's like, wow, we could anchor there, we could anchor here.
Well, another interesting thing, because of all that rough water we went through, there was salt water all over our boat. You know, we could see it when we would look out the windows. All the windows had it on it.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Just have to do a freshwater wash down when we got here. We didn't get it done the day we got here, but got it done a little bit later on. Came up on a second bridge, and as we hit that bridge and it was time to start maneuvering into Marina Jack's, it was starting to get really cloudy and windy. And again, it was looking like we're just going to time this just right, but not really.
On that run here, it just seemed like we could see blue sky ahead of us, and then the clouds just seemed to be chasing us as we went along. It was a long, I don't know, it didn't enjoy the water that day.
Yeah, so we got into the marina, got our marina instructions, and the wind just picked up, even in the marina. I had called the dock master and asked him how the wind was. He said it was starting to blow. They gave us an assignment to come in stern in, and I asked him if I couldn't get it in stern in, could I do bow? And he said sure. So it would depend on, how long our power cord is. And I tried once, my best try to get it in, stern in, and decided today was not going to be the day to be a hero. So we switched, Rev switched the gear and the lines over to the starboard side. And even coming in, bow in, it was a challenge because I had to lead that pylon, and then once I cleared it with the anchor, just kind of gun it to come in so that the boat wouldn't turn. It was, I would guesstimate about 25 knots of 20 to 25 knots of direct crosswind on the Here's to Us, and that's enough to really turn this boat around with all the freeboard area on it. So it was, once I was in, I was glad. There was no way I was going to try to do a stern in on this slip. So we are here.
Yeah, this Marina Jack is a really beautiful marina.
It's
and
pricey, but it's worth the price.
Yes.
I think, really.
Well, because we were going to celebrate Christmas here, we decided to make this a Christmas present and stay here a little longer and enjoy the city of Sarasota. We actually got to go to church on Sunday morning. There's an Episcopal church right across the street from the marina, so we got to enjoy the Christmas service there.
Yeah, quite.
That was an unexpected
a lot of
joy.
Music and songs and singing along. It was very, very, very nice to go to church and just walk there. And the town is just right across. So
This is a great location.
Here, and just a wonderful place. On the expensive side, but again, you don't mind paying for it if it's worth it, and it is worth it here. So, highly recommend at least one night at Marina Jack's to see this, city of Sarasota.
Right.
Really neat city.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming along with us today as we left our dramatic anchoring in the St. Petersburg area and moved over here to Sarasota.
At a marina. All right, see you next time on What Yacht To Do.
All right.
Bye.